If you want to have a good day, it's important to have a good sleep the night before. And one of the best ways to ensure a good sleep is to have a good nighttime routine. It's really important to stop looking at a screen about a half hour before going to bed, at least. Because looking at a screen actually keeps you awake. Apparently the light that's given off in screens, whether it's from your cell phone or a tablet or a laptop or a TV, it prevents your brain from releasing the melatonin that lets it know that it's nighttime and that it's time to sleep. So one thing that I've started doing is to keep my phone outside of my room at night. Here I'm putting it in the bathroom. And this way I'm ensuring that if I'm in bed and something comes to mind, I don't immediately jump to my phone. And one thing that I think maybe makes it harder for us to fall asleep is if we're thinking about all these things that happen throughout the day that were stressful, or things that we have to do tomorrow, or there's just so much on our minds constantly. And if we're always using these distractions through technology, then we aren't really able to process what's happening in our lives in a really healthy way. So what I find really helpful to do before bed is to journal. And the point of it is to get out any type of stress or emotions or anything that's needing to be dealt with. So I find that's really helpful to just get it out there and get it out of my head. And if you don't like journaling, you can either talk to a person if you've got someone there, or you can talk out loud to yourself. Or another thing that I've been shown recently and that actually really helps for me is black tourmaline. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's this gemstone, and basically, here, I'll show you. And when you hold it in your palm, it helps absorb your energy. So if you're laying in bed and you start thinking about all these things that are just, there's too many thoughts going on in your mind and it's hard for you to sleep, you can hold one of these in your palm and it actually helps. You can just let all of these feelings and thoughts soak into this stone instead of being stuck inside of you. So you just kind of let it get absorbed by the stone, and I find it actually really helps relaxing. I don't know if maybe it's like a placebo effect or maybe it's real, I don't know, but either way I've been doing it anytime that I can't sleep and it really helps for me. So I just let all of my energies be absorbed by it, and then it just completely calms me down and helps me sleep. So those are different things to do. Another thing that I think is really important to do before going to sleep is to think of what you're grateful for. So if you've let out anything that's frustrating you or stressing you out, it's really good afterwards to think of then all the things that you're happy about in your life. Everything throughout the day that put a smile on your face, anything at all. And you can even start with just being happy to have a bed to sleep in and being happy to be safe. And then you can think of people in your life or any situation that you're grateful for. So I find this helps, especially when you go to sleep, to just be in a really good mood. And maybe we use technology distractions as a way to be in a better mood before falling asleep, but really we can end up staying up for hours later than we really wanted to, because it becomes harder for our bodies to fall asleep once we're into the technology. So doing this is almost like a good form of self-therapy, and it really is so beneficial. Instead of distracting yourself with technology, you get to know yourself better and what's going on inside of you, and actually deal with things in a healthy way, talk them out, write them out, and then really focus on what you're grateful for to attract more of that into your life and to go to sleep feeling grateful and happy and relaxed. So try this out tonight. Let me know how it goes. And if you guys have any other suggestions of what you do to fall asleep in a nice, calm way, then you can let me know too.